I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm no Elias K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
He was supposed to be the one, the chosen sprinter, the quiet assassin, the man who could finally take down Usain Bolt. His stride was flawless, his drive unmatched, his speed world class. But one decision, one moment of misplaced trust would unravel a legacy built on discipline, sweat, and sacrifice. This is the rise, fall, and painful redemption of Tyson Gay, the fastest man in American history, and the athlete whose silence nearly destroyed a U.S. Olympic dream. Born in Lexington, Kentucky, Tyson Gay was a track prodigy. His mother, Daisy, was a sprinter. His sister, Tiffany, ran for Eastern Kentucky. Running was in his blood. By the early 2000s, he was dominating the NCAA circuit. In 2007, he exploded onto the world stage, winning 3 gold medals at the World Championships in Osaka. 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x100 meter relay. Tyson Gay wasn't just fast, he was electric and clean. In a sport reeling from Marion Jones and Tim Montgomery, Gay was marketed as the antidote to corruption.
I really believe in fairness, and besides that, my mom would kill me, just being honest.
I'm one of the good guys, he told reporters in 2008. I train clean, I compete clean. That's what matters most. But in the shadows of his training camps, something darker was already brewing. After years of battling injuries, Tyson Gay clawed his way back onto the U.S. Olympic team in 2012. He helped secure a silver medal in the 4x100 meter relay, matching a world record time of 37:04 seconds. Things were looking up, but then came 2013.
Now, new revelations on doping in sports and the fallout for one of America's best track and field runners. The 30-year-old American sprinter Tyson Gay was off to a great start this season after being plagued by injuries in recent years. But on Friday, the U.S. anti-doping agency, USADA, notified Gay that he'd tested positive for an unnamed banned substance in May. Gay broke the news himself yesterday. In an Associated Press telephone interview, he said, "I don't have a sabotage story. I don't have any lies. I basically put my trust in someone, and I was let down." It was quite an admission from the former world champion, who previously subjected himself to enhanced drug testing as part of USADA's My Victory program. Gay talked about competing clean during a My Victory promotional video in 2008. Gay's is the biggest U.S. track name linked to doping since Marion Jones tearfully admitted in 2007 to using performance-enhancing drugs.
And so it is with a great amount of shame that I stand before you and tell you that I have betrayed your trust.
It was also reported this weekend that 5 Jamaican athletes have failed drug tests, including Asafa Powell, a former world record holder in the 100-meter dash, and Sharon Simpson, an Olympic relay gold medalist. Last month, another Jamaican gold medalist, Veronica Campbell-Brown, tested positive as well. All 3 have denied cheating. As for Tyson Gay, he's withdrawn from next month's World Championships in Moscow, and today he lost his Adidas endorsement deal.
The world was stunned. America's cleanest star, dirty. The headlines exploded. Sponsors pulled out. USADA launched an immediate investigation. But the truth will prove even darker than anyone expected. The banned substance in Gay's system was DHEA. It's a synthetic steroid that mimics the body's natural testosterone. And it's a known performance enhancer, illegal in nearly all professional sports. Gay said he had been given a cream, something he believed was safe, something he believed was legal. He later admitted that it was provided by a therapist, recommended to him by someone inside his circle. That cream, unlabeled, unauthorized, contained DHEA, and it destroyed everything. Facing a 2-year ban, Tyson Gay made a decision few athletes ever do. He cooperated. He gave full disclosure to USADA, names, emails, text messages, details. His confession led directly to John Drummond, his former coach, mentor, and Olympic champion. Drummond had allegedly arranged for Gay to meet Angel Memo Herrera, a controversial figure in a doping world. Herrera had once supplied drugs to dozens of athletes before turning informant in the Balco scandal. Now, Gay claimed he was unknowingly caught in the same web. He was forthright and provided substantial assistance, said Travis Tygart, the CEO of USADA. In return, Gay's suspension was cut in half, from 2 years to 1, but the damage was irreversible. Because Tyson Gay ran the 2012 Olympic final, the entire U.S. 4x100 meter relay team had to return their medals. That meant innocent teammates, Trail Kimmins, Justin Gatlin, and Ryan Bailey paid the price too. No appeal, no sympathy, just guilty by association. John Drummond was handed an 8-year suspension from all coaching and athletic activity. He fought it. He accused USADA of unfair treatment and even filed a lawsuit. John Drummond stated, "I have never taken, possessed, or encouraged the use of PEDs." But the arbitration panel didn't believe him. Gay's testimony sealed his fate. Tyson Gay returned to competition in 2014, but the spark was gone. No more shoe deals, no more national hype. Just a man trying to finish his career with dignity. Then came the unthinkable. In 2016, his 15-year-old daughter, Trinity Gay, was shot and killed in a tragic crossfire at a local restaurant in Lexington.
Tonight, Olympic sprinter and Kentucky native Tyson Gay spoke at a vigil for his daughter, Trinity. The 15-year-old Lafayette High School student and rising track star died yesterday after being shot in Lexington. Tonight, hundreds of people attended the vigil honoring her at the Lafayette track. Monique Blair has the story.
She didn't deserve it. She was only 15.
Only 15 years old and her life taken in an instant.
So you really don't know how to handle it when it happens to somebody you know. Like, it just shocks you.
Monday night, hundreds gathered at one of the many places Trinity Gay made her mark, on the track. Nearly all of them wearing either pink or purple, her favorite color. And though she was known for being a really good runner, she was also known for her compassion for everyone.
Whenever you were around her, you felt happy, and she always had a smile on her face, made sure everybody was okay, and whenever you're sad, she just made you feel happy.
Trinity Gay's friends and also her teammates have created this memorial that sits right outside Lafayette High School's track. There are dozens of pairs of track shoes hanging from this fence, many of them reading very personal messages to Trinity, like this one that reads, "Heaven's Track Star." Trinity Gay not only shared her passion for the sport of running, but also her ability with her Olympian sprinter father, Tyson Gay.
I'm so numb right now from all the crying and still not even understanding this senseless act. It's almost even hard to react right now.
Tyson Gay addressed the crowd asking for a favor. He asked the public to do what they can to end gun violence before another innocent life is taken, like his daughter's was.
It doesn't stop here, it doesn't stop after the balloons. I appreciate all the support, but I need you guys to keep it going. I don't want to read in the paper next week another senseless killing. It has to stop.
Trinity's closest friends and her family tell me they are holding on to being as positive as they can because they say that is what Trinity would want.
I know a lot of people, they're worried about us, but I mean, they shouldn't be. Knowing that Trinity's watching down on us, we still have her here in some way.
In Lexington, Monique Blair, WKYT.
The grief was unbearable. The fastest man in America was brought to his knees, not by failures, but by his loss. Tyson Gay still holds the American record in the 100 meters, set at 9.69 seconds. He is the second fastest man in history, tied with Johan Blake. His raw talent, never in question, but his legacy is complicated. He chooses to talk. He gave up his medals. He named names. Some called him a snitch. Others called him brave. What's certain is this: he opened the door on a system many were too afraid to challenge. I've made peace with myself. I hope others can too, said Tyson Gay. Tyson Gay's story isn't just about speed. It's about choices, regret, and redemption. It's a story from the highest level of sport, where trust can be deadly and silence even worse. Because in track and field, it's not about how fast you run. It's all about what you're running from.
I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm no Elias K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.